Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome back to Parcel Simulator. As you can see, first things first, I'm just wanting to show y'all I did, after the last video, sorry, I started losing my train of thought. I did actually complete the conveyor system as of its current rendition for the licensing I have unlocked. So, good packages that need to be approved or denied with final scrutiny by me and then denied. Got everything set up. Got some excess packages since yesterday was not a air cargo day like I mentioned. That being said, let's go ahead and look over our contracts. So for today, we just need 4 air cargo type for Hercules. We just need 4 valid parcels of any type. And then we just need to find 3 parcels that say Strentum. Now, there's a catch to this. It has to say Strentum, and it actually has to be the flag. If it says Strentum, but is the incorrect flag, it actually does not count towards this. I've done this in a different playthrough, and it did not count it because the country and the flag did not match. So that's something you have to look out for on this. Since we've got those air parcels already, we'll get that out of the way. Once we get this set up, we'll go ahead and start today. And you'll note that wee, sorry, I had to. Squirrel brain. Anyway, today is mostly just going to be watching as I validate parcels that come up onto our yellow and then sending them off. So today is actually going to be a rather short day. I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all back once I have something to actually show y'all, and we'll go from there. Okay, welcome back. That took a couple minutes, and I do apologize about that. Like I said, I just didn't want y'all all having to sit and listen to me try and come up with content while we waited for parcels to be needing to be sorted by us. Let's see, we are currently looking for 4 valids, so we'll actually hold on to this one. Hey, Glugwood, I haven't seen a bad country in a while. Okay, like I said, this one we can use for the Strentum. We have to verify this one. That's wrong in so many ways. Now, I did have a parcel that I am glad I was not able to show on camera due to time restraints because of the fact that it was an invalid parcel due to contents, but it had a content item that I did not feel showing on YouTube with out the possibility of having the video flagged. Since these videos that I'm doing for Parcel Sim, I'm doing mostly as safe for kids. Yes, I do know that means you can't really comment on the videos, which I kind of like because I don't want people cyberbullying myself or anyone for that matter. You shouldn't be cyberbullying. It's not fun to pick on people. Whether you're doing it online and in person, don't be doing it. Anyway, back on track. Uh, it had a knife, which is a automatic invalid for the parcels. However, I know YouTube can be very picky about what it allows to be seen on its content, especially if you have certain tags or certain things set for your viewers. And if I do have a package that I have to check over and it shows a item that can get me in trouble, I will most likely just cut it out of the video. Because I'm still new to a lot of the things I can do on OBS. Okay. And I don't want to chance it, you know? You're here to watch me cut open packages, make sure they're good packages, and brain rot, for lack of a better term. It does love doing this to me, though. If you notice, the only contract we have left is for Strentum. We just need 3 parcels. That's the only one we've had so far that we can send off for it. And it's done that quite often. I've had playthroughs where... Sorry, hiccup. Anyway, I've had parcels that needed to have, like, implant. Didn't get a single implant. I've had ones where the serial number needs to be invalid. Every serial number was fine. It's like the RNG for the parcels themselves and the serial or the RNG for what contracts you can get for that day don't necessarily line up, or the game doesn't check what can be sent off. Now, mind you, it does give you several days on some of them to be able to complete. However, that's not always the case. Like for the one that we're worried about today, for the strengthen, this is the only day we have to be able to do it. If we don't do it today, we won't be able to do it. Or I should say, I could accept it today, but my aesthetic, I would fail it because I wouldn't be able to finish it today. Because, like I've mentioned before, I like trying to do one-day contracts. Or I like trying to be able to complete the contracts in a single day. I've got a small helix of invalid parcels going here. Same thing for valid parcels. Nope, money. Money, 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 money. Mr. Krabs! Come get your package. Who am I kidding? We all know, oh, Mr. Krabs wouldn't let that money go through the mail. Heaven forbid. You know, I'm looking at how long it was that I had to cut the video, and then how long the video currently is right now. I think I may rescind my statement of being able to start the next day with y'all. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to send all of these packages off and end the day, and that will be the end of the video. So you'll get to see the daily report on everything, which is how many packages I did, how many were correct, how many were invalid, how many I got wrong versus right, and my expenditures, such as did I purchase anything, and how much did I make, and then what my net value was. Would not let me pick up that package. Odd. What? I got a package wrong? Oh, I must have accidentally... Oops. I must not have seen that it said air on one of the packages. Of course, it's done that to me before where I'll look at a package and I'll see it say one thing, but then when it goes through, it says it was something else. So, it may be me, it may be just a error in the system check as it sends the packages out. Because it does do a final check as it passes that area down there. It does a check on the box. And then once you send the parcels out, it tells you the loadout. And then these are all down the garbage chute. Well, I won't necessarily say garbage, but they're definitely someone else's problem now. Alright, all of our packages are taken care of. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. All bays are clean. Warehouse looks good, nothing on the floor, no dirty spots. So, let's look over today's statistics, and then we'll call it. Not bad. An additional almost $5,000, and only one incorrect parcel. And like I said, it'll show us the correct approvals and denials, and then if we get anything wrong between those, the total we got from the parcels submitted, if we spent any money, and if we paid our bills, and then what our net balance is from that. Alright, I will see y'all in the next video.